explanation of autonomic state and an interpretation of autonomic reactivity as adaptive within the context of the phylogeny of the vertebrate autonomic nervous system. The polyvagal theory encourages a level of inquiry that challenges scientists to incorporate an integrative understanding of the role neural mechanisms play in regulating biobehavioral processes. The polyvagal theory requires an expansive conceptualization of the autonomic nervous system to include target organ afferent and efferent pathways, and a quest to understand the reciprocal influences and bidirectional communication between the heart and the central nervous system. The polyvagal theory provides a perspective to frame research questions and is not a static theory. Thus, as knowledge of neurophysiology increases, testable hypotheses will shape and expand the theory. The polyvagal perspective shifts research from atheoretical strategies toward theory-driven paradigms dependent upon explicit neural mechanisms. Foremost, the polyvagal perspective emphasizes the importance of phylogenetic changes in the neural structures regulating the autonomic nervous system. The phylogenetic strategy provides insights into the adaptive function and the neural regulation of the two vagal systems. Without having constructs from the polyvagal theory to describe adaptive functions and to determine the measurement specifications of the two vagal systems, one associated with calm states and social engagement behaviors, and the other a vestigial defense system that is potentially lethal to mammals, it would not be possible to disentangle the mechanisms and functions of the components of cardiac vagal tone. During the past 30 years, polyvagal theory has been cited in more than 15,000 peer-reviewed articles and revolutionized our understanding of the autonomic nervous system's profound impact on various aspects of life, including sociality, emotional regulation, cognitive functions, and mental and physical well-being. It has reframed our understanding of stress, resilience, and feelings, especially the neurobiological benefits of feeling safe. Although I anticipated that the theory would influence psychophysiological research, I had not anticipated that the theory would impact on other disciplines. Through insightful, polyvagal-informed therapists and educators, the theory's applications have expanded into diverse fields such as psychotherapy, medicine, education, and performance. Exploring these broad applications revealed that polyvagal theory transcends its initial scope, leading to a more generalizable polyvagal perspective, a perspective that proposes that the principles embedded in the theory could be applied across different disciplines. By focusing on the neurophysiological mechanisms and adaptive functions underlying behavior, the polyvagal perspective triggers new questions, paradigms, explanations, and conclusions regarding the pivotal role of autonomic function in navigating a dynamically challenging world. The theory was not only impacting on defining research questions and testing hypotheses in laboratory science, but was impacting in applied areas such as patient care, education, and work environment. A polyvagal perspective refers to the practical application and broader understanding of the concepts presented in polyvagal theory. It encompasses the theoretical framework of polyvagal theory, but extends beyond the theory to explore the implications of understanding the dynamic adjustment of the autonomic nervous system in various contexts. The perspective emphasizes the practical and clinical applications of polyvagal theory, particularly in fields such as psychology, psychotherapy, trauma treatment, education, and interpersonal relationships. It focuses on utilizing the insights from polyvagal theory to enhance well-being, regulation, and social connection. As a perspective, it has practical implications in fields such as psychology, psychotherapy, trauma treatment, education, management, parenting, and even politics. In essence, polyvagal theory provides the theoretical framework and explanations for the physiological responses of the autonomic nervous system, while the polyvagal perspective takes a broader view, focusing on the practical applications and implications of understanding the autonomic nervous system in relation to human behavior and social interactions. The theory forms the foundation, while the perspective extends beyond it to address the practical aspects and real-world implications of the theory. This volume is a collection of recent writings that showcase the wide-ranging applications of